what's today? March 17th or something like that. um, Thursday. And I am just having a bit of difficulty trying to process and understand whether or not this is like just reward, because of what I did. I'm gonna say what I did in 2020. That I definitely felt pressured to do, but either way, I made the choice to do it. Now, I don't want to say I guess I didn't have to. I feel like I know I didn't have to, but I chose to, and I did some things like the active things leading up to what I did do. Just one thing that I'm speaking of that it's between me and God that I'm just not gonna talk about the details, but I had felt strongly pressured in 2019, definitely. Then I felt like I defeated it when I didn't do it, when I didn't act on it. Um, I'm doing a video. I'm telling you, I can smell when I'm doing a video. Come in. But yeah, when I didn't act on it. And then it, carried over into 2020, and I remember a lot of the dreams. Of course, I wrote them down, but I remember a lot of the dreams and things that I documented from 2019 on into 2020, and I was feeling these pressures and stuff like that. But also, I was shown dreams where I was like fighting someone that's considered an enemy, and I was defeating the person as far as I knew or whatever. But anyway, and then this one specific dream where I dreamed of like a lion or a lioness trying to attack me, and then I went into hide in. I was at my old apartment that my late grandma used to stay at, and I was like in the backyard, or I was inside the apartment, and I came downstairs and outside. I think it was nighttime or something like that, and then this lioness tried to attack me, and then I went and hid in a garbage, like a dumpster or something like that, and then it was about to attack me, and before it got me, there was some man or something who like bit it by the neck and just took it down, and it was dead after that. Seen blood, and the blood was dripping, whatever. But anyway, like I was saying before, I'm just trying to process whether this is a. Oh yeah, and I saw how Tawanda posted that she's in disbelief regarding the loss of her sister, and she posted the video and stuff like that. And it's like, just still taking that in as well. Saturday, of course, gonna be a week already. But okay, so yeah, I was trying to process whether this is just reward. What I'm dealing with, and what I'm talking about is being away from my daughter. Well, my daughter being away from here because I wasn't away from her. But yeah, being away from her, well, being physically separated from her, and what else was it? It was something else. Oh, of course, when I was in the jail cell and stuff like that, and just the trauma that I pretty much picked up from having that experience. And that was one of those water delivery trucks. So at this point in time, I'm trying to be a little curious, slight curious, but yeah, but it seemed like stuff was going good, going my way. But yeah, I was trying to process. I went on and prayed and talked to God before I got on here. But, and I'm trying to, if that's the case, if, hey, you just gotta accept that as your your consequence. I said just reward, but I also mean consequences as well. For doing something outside the will of God, or aside from the will of God, should I say? Um, um, and and I just still feel like people need to be held accountable, like the boys' dad regarding making that phone call and stuff like that. Just continuing to look at them details at times, like like why would you? What was your reason for making that phone call and stuff like that? You didn't even get your own kid, but you make that phone. You allegedly made that phone call to her dad, which I believe that he did. And why did you have his number? Why was you communicating with him? So, this shows you he wasn't communicating with me like that. Like, I was emailing him and talking to him every now and then when I was, but it's been a long time. But he was for whatever reason, staying in communication. Then, like I said, when he came over here in 2019, he didn't come here but came across the street, and he was saying to my daughter, don't worry, I'm gonna get you out of bondage. And it's like, my house is symbolic of bondage. The place where my child is being raised with her mom, that's bondage. And like, I don't understand that part. And then, like I said, that happened in 2019, and then about a year later, she was definitely up out of here. But also on that day he came over, she had a dream that somebody was trying to stab me or her with a knife, but I think it might have been me, it might have been her, I don't know. But when I called her name and I woke her up out of the dream, and then that same day some stuff occurred, or the same day or the next day some stuff occurred, as far as him coming over and doing all that and just stirring up a lot of stuff. And I know he's the point of contact when it comes to, or like the denominator the common denominator when it comes to certain stuff, certain shifts and stuff happening, and things of those natures. Um, like, he can literally pretty much come to this neighborhood, or come to this atmosphere, and cause some stuff to shift or be rearranged or whatever. And he no longer comes over here again, as far as I know, unless he goes to somebody else's house in the neighborhood somewhere. And I haven't seen him over across the street. I ain't looking for him. I don't want to see him over there, but I know those are still his so-called relatives. So even though he has, to me, the closer kinship here with his boys, but I'm not welcoming him here. I didn't welcome him on that day, as far as he asked me for help on that day back in September of 2019, and he came anyway, but somebody had an open door for him and stuff like that. And again, he asked for help, and I feel like he got his help. I asked for help the whole time regarding him, and I feel like I got trouble instead of, I ain't gonna say sometimes I didn't feel help, and I ain't even gonna say like right now I don't feel like I just got flat out, but it's like it's the help that came with still some type of sorrow attached to it. And I mean, I just gotta be honest about it, and yeah, I don't want that. Like, I was already dealing with heartbreak with, him, I guess. I want to say moving on, but I don't feel like he moved on. He just moved elsewhere, moved around. But but at this point, it's going to be considered moving on, because I'm not going to, I'm not there with it. I feel like even that right there is just like a setup. Oh, she gonna remember who did this, who made this phone call, who did whatever, whatever. So if she don't remember nothing else, she gonna definitely remember who caused this chaos. He ain't gonna say it like that to himself, but who caused this chaos in her life, and this, that, and the third, or a seeming chaos and separation from her, and her separation of her and her child, and other stuff, and then, oh my goodness, All I can say is, anybody hear this video and no words of prayer, keep me lifted. I'm definitely praying and keeping myself lifted on this day because I kind of feel a little more pressure today, and especially I woke up from a dream earlier, where my daughter was in a dream. So anytime I dream about her, definitely I feel a type of way. And then her so-called dad wasn't in a dream, but his so-called mom. And like I say, mammy, like, I mean, it's not bitterness. It's just the fact that the lady didn't like me. I don't like her, and it is what it is. And, I don't even feel like I got enough respect for her to really call her name. I didn't even like calling her name to begin with, but speaking her name, really. But, but I just could have kept it neutral. Like, I don't got to deal with you at all. I'm just trying to raise my child with your son, at one point in time when it was like that. But at this point, it's like, I'm just trying to care for my daughter, even, at this distance or whatever. And then so I see somebody else is sending her a cash out request, and it's not a lot, but it's still, why do you keep getting all these cash out requests? And the fact that I'm not going to, I don't see myself reaching out and just asking her, why do people keep sending you these cash out requests? What is going on? I'm just not saying anything because I don't care to contribute nothing while she's over there. I'm still gonna love my daughter. I'm gonna contribute prayer and, the spiritual aspect, but I don't care to contribute anything. Well, and I would have, like, it wouldn't have been an issue, but I don't care to contribute any type of guidance, any type of input. Um, Financial, I don't care to contribute, but that's like, to me, that's that's lower than contributing my wisdom, my parenting, my guidance, and stuff like that. So that would be nothing if, I'm not gonna say it ain't anything at all, but it would be next to nothing, or it's like the least on that list. And I had some other dream about my so-called sibling. I think I had the dream, or just thoughts, taking pictures with somebody else's child or something like that. I don't know. Seemingly like doing it for a clout or to try to deceive or something like that. I do not know, man. But what I do know is that I'm talking to God. I'm keeping my open communication with God, and my relationship intact, because it's important. I need Him. I need guidance. I need just to be delivered. When I even feel whether it's a small or a huge bout of, like, needing that understanding or feel that pressure, what's really going on. And I don't feel it often, but I feel it enough, it's a no. I feel it enough. So just want to make the adjustments and stuff. And yeah, in the dream, I was hugging my daughter, and she had on this black coat that she used to wear anyway. And it
Good
was
afternoon, Latoya. The time is 1 p.m. Right now in Greensboro, it's 63 degrees and cloudy. Today, it'll be partly cloudy, with a forecasted high of 72 and a low of 48.
Good Lord, telling all my business.
Have a wonderful day. Here's the latest news from Reuters TV, U.S. at 12:46 p.m. today.
I was trying to pause that so quick, and yeah, no, this video definitely is not gonna be made public right now. Got all my business. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on talking though, just in case I ever make it public, because I'm definitely still gonna upload it. Boy, if exposing people was a person, or exposed was a person, there you go. Anyway, excuse me. But yeah, I still got to make some arrangements or something, and then still want to focus on my children that are in the house. Um, which I am, but I feel like we definitely need to be doing more. Seem like hopefully the windy season is chilling right now, but I'm trying to get this I'm just trying to get some things popping off, should I say. And again, back to it's rearranged. That's what I should keep it at. So we can have a good, spring, summer, all that good stuff. Decent. I know the boys want to go to. I don't have to go to a hotel, but definitely. But I like to go to when I go swim and stuff. I like to go to a hotel with a pool and stuff like that. Which we found one last year, but I don't know. And then I definitely want the best opportunities for my daughter and stuff like that. But I just want her to I want her to live out reality and truth. I don't want nobody to just be like freely handing her something, and I'm not being funny, but just based on having drug money or just illegit money, not honest ways of earning money and stuff like that. So that that sets you up. It's like it sets a certain falsehood. But I'm not gonna sit here in front. I want her to experience what they consider the finer things in life and stuff like that. But I'm just still this person that's trying to get truth sorted out in my life and stuff like that, especially after starting on a foundation of deceit and stuff like that. Coming from first, quote unquote, a set of grandparents that did not remain married, that was never married, had a child out of wedlock. Then my so-called mom and dad having me out of wedlock, never married. I guess there's a reason why God allowed me to still know the person whose whose nutsack I came out of. I don't usually giggle at stuff like that. I know it's like immature, but for that moment, I just didn't even want to acknowledge it. That was why I was laughing. Like I didn't want to acknowledge that I even came from this person, and barely want to acknowledge that my so-called mom even carried me. Like honestly, that's what it is. But yeah, that's the reason why God allowed me to know them, but I'm not in contact with these people. Like, I'm no longer in contact, no type of contact. And yeah, my line have been open regarding my so-called mom, and like I went to go and block her and stuff like that, and God, like literally, either I blocked her and I immediately got convicted or something like that, and I had to unblock, but I haven't had to do that with my so-called dad. Now, he haven't. I ain't seen that he reached out or anything, but I'm almost positive somebody didn't try to give him my number or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. It's a lot going on, and my thoughts they go so deep, and I just try not to go off that deep end, but it is what it is. This stuff is deep. Like sin does not play. Like sin from old generations is still messing up and interfering with newer and younger generation, and they don't even know. They don't even have a clue. Like, well, I'm not gonna say they don't have a clue, because if you got the spirit of God on you and in you and on you and stuff, like when you a baby, he already hit, just like he said, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. So you do probably come out with a knowing, or you get here with a knowing, and then it gets like tampered with and gets like, when you in this world, I don't really know how to explain. I just know I'm living it. And yes, I'm drinking my eternal water. And I seen somebody last night. Oh yeah, a dude with the same birthday as me. had eternal water on the table and stuff like that. I was like, I wanted to reach out just on the strength of that. But anyway, I was in prayer like I said before I got on here, and literally I'm still spiritually, my spirit is still connecting to God even as I'm on here, because like I said, I feel this kind of a strain. But anyway, it's nice outside. I'm gonna probably step outside, get this water up and stuff like that. It's nice. It would be nice to cut the grass now, but I'm not about to do it because I'm gonna just wait until all this rain get out. Let me double check to see if it's gonna rain any more today. Okay, that's my notifications coming through. Shit. So it's 64. It feels like 64. So no, it's not supposed to rain no more. I guess all the rain we had was earlier this morning. Now it's gonna be sunny. Okay, let's see tomorrow and all this. I don't think it's gonna rain again until Wednesday. No, oop, I was wrong. Saturday. Saturday is a thunderstorm, and then Wednesday and Thursday. So expect some rain. So yeah, I'm gonna go out there. Yeah, and then hopefully by Monday or Tuesday I can cut the grass, and then it's gonna rain again on Wednesday. And yeah, because I don't want it to get high at all. Like this year, I ain't in the mood. I ain't trying to, I'm trying to keep it low every chance I get. So I'm get my behind up early and go out there and cut it. And my son, he's bigger and he needs to lose some weight anyway. We both do, but he needs to be active, and so I'm gonna get him to do it. But he's bigger and probably a little stronger than he was last year, so he can cut the grass. I really want that little one to get out there too. I have 2 lawnmowers, but one of them is like out of commission right now, which pisses me off. And that's that. I'm waiting on my stuff to come, but yeah, I'm just trying to just come to terms, I guess, with some stuff. If that's it. Or come up higher, maybe that's it. And I can't figure out what I'm trying to do, but yeah, come up higher. I'm definitely not trying to go lower. I think that's it for this video because I'm gonna get up and do some moving around.